Not all Medicare Advantage plans are bad. And today I'm going to give you 3 reasons why I believe some of them can be really good plans for you, the Medicare beneficiary. What's up, friends? Rob here, the Medicare minister with Agape Insurance and Financial Group in North Mississippi. And today I'm going to give you what I believe are 3 viable reasons why you should consider a Medicare Advantage plan. Now, chances are you have probably seen some commercial on TV or watched some video online or seen some social media post or maybe even heard some negative information from a person you go to church with or work with or just some random person. And the chances are that information that you're being fed are from people that have never been on a Medicare Advantage plan or never have worked with Medicare Advantage plans in depth. Well, as a Medicare advisor / broker, I see the good, the bad, and the ugly in our industry every single week, and I can confidently give you 3 reasons why a Medicare Advantage plan could be a good fit for you. Now, I want to say this before I give you the 3 reasons. I do agree that a Medicare Advantage plan, also known as a Part C plan, are not always a good fit for every Medicare beneficiary. It's going to depend on doctors, health conditions, medicines, and so on and so forth. However, I do believe they can be good plans for Medicare beneficiaries if, and this is the big disclaimer here, if they are explained correctly. In other words, you get with a seasoned agent like us here at Agape, and we go through all the different ins and outs so you fully understand what a Medicare Advantage plan is. So here's reason number 1. Not everyone can afford to get a Medicare supplement with a standalone prescription drug plan and any other ancillary plan that they may need to help them with their healthcare needs. Let me explain. When you stay on Original Medicare, that's your red, white, and blue card that you see here on the screen. When you stay on Original Medicare, you have to get a Medicare supplement or a Medigap to cover that 20% that's left over that Medicare doesn't cover. The lowest premiums for those plans are going to be probably around between $68 to $72 per month. The highest, depending on which plan you go with, could be anywhere from $100 to about $150 per month. So not only that, but you have to get a standalone drug plan, which is another premium. And then if you have to get dental and vision and hearing because Medicare doesn't cover that, and any other ancillary plan, now you could be looking at $130, $140, even up to $170 or $180 per month. And we run into many Medicare beneficiaries that just can't afford that on top of that $164.90. That's the Part B premium for this year in 2023, going up to $174.70 in 2024. If you combine that coming out of their Social Security, if they go on Social Security, plus everything else, it gets pretty expensive. And there's a lot of Medicare beneficiaries that don't have that kind of money. Now, let me just say this. I don't personally recommend for people just to stay on Original Medicare because Original Medicare leaves a 20% left over, and that 20% is uncapped. There's no limit to it. So at least if you go on a Medicare Advantage plan, there is a max out-of-pocket cap, and it's generally a better situation than just staying on the red, white, and blue with nothing else. Now, number 2, I believe another good reason to be on a Medicare Advantage plan, that it could be a good plan for some Medicare beneficiaries, is all the ancillary benefits that are included in the plan, like dental, like vision, hearing, an over-the-counter card. Even some, if you have Medicare, Medicaid, unlock a grocery benefit, gym membership, transportation benefit. I just talked to a lady earlier today who loved the transportation benefit because even though she can drive, there's one doctor's appointment that she has to go to about 100 miles away from her house. And she told me I get a lot of anxiety and fear when I have to drive that far because she is older. Well, now because she's on a Medicare Advantage plan or Part C plan, she now gets that benefit at no cost to her. So the ancillary benefits can put thousands of dollars, if you will, back into those people's pocket. Some of these plans are giving $2,000 to $5,000 in dental benefit. Some of these plans are giving a robust vision benefit. For some who need a hearing benefit, hearing aids are expensive. Just the other day, one of our clients was telling us about how the ones they were looking at were about $8,000 to $10,000. So these kind of benefits can make a big deal to a lot of people. Even the dental benefit that I referenced just a few seconds ago, ran into a lady the other day at an event. She needed 9 teeth pulled. Basically, her mouth was rotting out, and that infection could possibly kill her if she doesn't get that done, and she just doesn't have the money to take care of that. Being on a Medicare Advantage plan and having access to those ancillary benefits is a really big deal to many beneficiaries. Now, before I go into reason number 3, if you are getting value out of this video, please take a moment to like, comment, subscribe. This just helps us get found by more Medicare beneficiaries like yourself and share with them quality content to give them the ins and outs of Medicare. All right, let's get back to reason number 3. I believe a Medicare Advantage plan can be a good plan for some. And this is to me is one that has been coming up lately, and that is we're running into Medicare beneficiaries that are really, really healthy. They don't have a history of, of medical challenges, and they're not taking a lot of medicines. Now, I know we never know the future and what can happen, but we run into a lot of Medicare beneficiaries that are healthy. So number 3 is this is an affordable alternative than just staying on Medicare, original Medicare, and getting a supplement and drug plan and any other plan that you may need. And actually had a guy with his relative in my office the other day, and we were talking about this. He was on a supplement and decided to transition over to a Medicare Advantage plan. And his main reasoning was he had been on this supplement for several years, and it had went up to about $200 per month. And even though we offered to reshop it, he just felt that it was best for him to go on a 0 premium Medicare Advantage plan, which saved him about $2,400 just in the supplement part, as well as about $300 to $400 on the drug part. And he came into my office raving about it, saying, this has been a great year for me, that even the small little copays that I've had to pay, that I'm going to be in the net positive for the year being on a Medicare Advantage plan, because he's a pretty healthy guy. He was not using the Medicare supplement and the drug plan very often, and he just felt like he was throwing money out the window. And now, because he's on this Medicare Advantage plan, he's used pretty much all the dental benefit. He's used the vision benefit. He's using the gym membership. And so he's maximizing that plan to put him in the positive, if you will, than just staying on original Medicare. And so there's some, I should say, Medicare beneficiaries that are opting for this more affordable alternative. Now, I want to be very clear as I close this video out today. Medicare Advantage plans, you need to know what you're getting into. This is why it's important that you get with a seasoned advisor. If you do not have someone to help you, we'll put the number on the screen for you. It's also in the video description. You can call us. We work in most states, but if I do not work in your state, we have a trusted network of seasoned Medicare advisors that we can refer you to. We know that will point you in the right direction, but you need to get with a seasoned advisor who can explain all the different ins and outs of these Medicare Advantage plans for you, because you need to know about copays. You need to know about if there's any deductibles. You need to know about max out-of-pockets, and you need to know about networks and so on and so forth, okay? And the final thing that I will say is we never recommend to go on a Medicare Advantage plan, once again, also known as a Part C plan, by itself. But rather, we like to see and we like to recommend a properly structured, what I call gap plan, to help fill in the gaps of those Medicare Advantage plans. So that way, you, the Medicare beneficiary, are shielded against these costs that are associated with the Medicare Advantage plans. Once again, if you do not have someone to help you, you can call the number on the screen. or you can look down the video description, fill out the contact form, and we would be more than happy to work with you. This is absolutely at no cost, no obligation to you. Well, I pray that you got some value out of this video today. God bless you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.